What's going on, everybody? It's Pac-Man Jones with Savannah Seaport News, and today I just want to talk about some things that just been happening in the city. For you guys that already live in the city, you guys already know that what's going on, or at least you guys should know with the Hurricane Matthew. But there's just been some other news that's just been hidden from the local news outlet that I just wanted to shed to the limelight as far as the city's 43rd and 44th homicide that we had this week. We had a shooting death on the West 800 block of 34th Street, approximately 2 p.m. that claimed the life of 36-year-old Patrice Bryant. They arrested the suspect, Gregory Gatson, who's 45. He was transported to the scene, transported to Memorial University. Investigators saying that there were signs of a struggle, and I also want to speak about this case. So the day that it actually happened, my dad actually picked me up because I had to do an errand for my mother. So he picked me up because he works with the longshoremen, and on the way to my mom's house, his friend called him. His friend by the name of Big Charles. Him and Big Charles, they work at the longshoremen together. And Big Charles called them and basically said that what happened with the guy. They saying that what Big Charles was saying, and like I said, I hate to speculate, but at this point, the hurricane is just top headline news, so there's really not too much information. But like I said, I hate to speculate, but what the guy was saying, Big Charles was telling my dad, was that they got in some argument, and the guy he got stabbed, and I believe after he got stabbed, he killed the lady, Patrice Bryant. There's no pictures of Patrice Bryant. There's no pictures of Gregory Gatson, unless if I can find it last minute. But as for right now, I haven't seen anything for right now. But he's being charged with murder, but they're still investigating right now. So, the thing about this is, what my dad's friend was saying is, if he was attacked first, and because what he was saying was that the guy he showed up to Memorial with a knife stuck in him. And not saying exactly where was the knife stuck at in him, but they were saying that the knife was stuck in him when he went to Memorial, and they were saying that if she attacked first and he attacked second, then he could possibly beat it. But at this time, when they arrested him with murder charges, so unless they get any more information that clear his name or that shows that he's that it was self-defense, but at this point it's just murder charges at this point. And if I can find any other pictures or anything, I'll let you guys know. And also, it said when the story first came out that it was on East 34th, but however, in later reports it's saying West 34th. So I believe this is the West 34th area that the 43rd homicide happened. And in the other homicide, the 44th homicide, Metro Police responded to the 800 block of West 50th Street around 3 p.m. finding a juvenile victim shot. He was transported to Memorial, where he later died to his injuries. When I first read the story, it said juvenile, and when I think juvenile, I thought somebody that was just like a teenager, like how I did the last story with the 16-year-old that got shot. So look at it later, and I found out that it was a 6-year-old boy that ended up getting killed in the process. And like I said, because of the hurricane, there hasn't really been a lot of information being let out about this case, about this 6-year-old. I don't know the name of the kid. There's no pictures yet. I really want to post a picture of what happened. They're treating it as a homicide, so they're believing that somebody shot him. There wasn't an accidental gunfire or nothing like that, so they're believing that it's a homicide, and it still remains under investigation. And also, just to clarify some things, I've been seeing some comments, and not in my comments, but in the Savannah Now and like WTOC News about this on Facebook. and there were people in the comments saying that it was drug dealers trying to kill somebody else. Well, we don't know that. Let's just wait till the facts come out. Like I said, I hate to speculate on things that we don't know, so I just rather wait till the facts come out. I don't know who shot the boy. At this point, nobody knows just yet. I mean, they're getting leads, but I just hope that the 6-year-old boy wasn't the intended target of the shooting. I mean, it's one point to shoot somebody else, but I mean, you gonna shoot a kid? I mean, that's terrible, man. I mean, the kid didn't do anything possible for you to kill him. So I mean, it's really a sad day. I mean, prayers out to the family. I don't know, like I said, I don't know the name of the little boy that got killed, but you know, just sending prayers out to the family. And then my other piece of news, I remember I talked about this in one of my earlier videos, the West 42nd Street homicide that claimed the life of Kerry Moss and injured another man. They actually found the guy. They arrested 31-year-old Kenyatta Mitchell for the September 6th shooting that killed Kerry Moss. That was 52. And Mitchell was found hiding in the basement in the residence of the 500 block of East Park Avenue and faced charges of aggravated assault, murder charges. But as far as the Hurricane Matthew hitting Savannah, when it hit Savannah, it should hit a little bit later on today, Friday. It should be like a category 2 hurricane when it comes in the Savannah area. I think it's just now touching landfall in like Florida, like near the Jacksonville area. A lot of people that I know left Savannah already. Like most people went to Atlanta. A lot of people went westward, like going to like Macon. But a lot of those hotels are booked unless if you got the hotel in advance. The hotel, every hotel that I heard this from my friend, every hotel in Georgia is booked, including Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta is booked to the brim. I mean, it's full up there in Atlanta. That's what I've been hearing. The wind should be anywhere between 30 and 60 miles per hour when it hits Savannah. I'm not leaving. I'm staying, but driving is going to be pretty much impossible. Probably for the next day and a half. A lot of roadways are closed. I-16 going east, you can't really get in Savannah. You gotta, only traffic that's heading towards is going out of Savannah. Traffic that's, well, not traffic, but anywhere that's in Tybee Island, that's been evacuated. I believe they had a mandatory evacuation in Tybee. And that's cool because I wouldn't want to stay in Tybee if I lived in Tybee when there's a hurricane coming. Like I said, a lot of people that I know left. Some of those people live in flood zones, especially when I did that video on 37th and MLK. That's a very like if you live in like the Midtown area, downtown area, if you live in like in Whitmarsh Island, close to the islands, like I said, Tybee Island, you're gonna have a hard time, especially with the hurricane, with the flood levels. My side of the west side, I'm pretty safe because I'm on elevated ground. I mean, if you're on the other half of the west side, like around Tatumville area, you should be fine. South side should be fine. East side, I don't really know because I don't really go on that side of town like that. But the east side is a little bit more elevated until you get to Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt gonna be pretty bad too if it hits like they say it's been like how they say it's gonna hit. And there's been they've been getting shuttle buses that's been taking people from the Savannah Civic Center all the way to Augusta until the storm passes, because it's supposed to pass by late Saturday, early Sunday morning. So that should be the clear head to get back in the city. But I'm not leaving. I got all my stuff that I need. Got all my snacks, got all my blunts, got everything. So I'm not leaving. I'm staying here until it passes by. yeah, but that's all I have for today, guys. I'm gonna post some more things on the 9th. I got something special for you guys. I'm gonna try to make that video as long as possible. I mean, it's gonna be a good video I'm gonna give to you guys on the 9th. Hopefully I can upload it if this storm don't cut out my power, but we'll see. But that's all I have for today, guys. It's your boy Patman Jones with Savannah Seaport News, and I'm out.